Hello everyone, in this episode we are headed for Kruger National Park. But first I have to play fetch with Stitch for a little while. They're going to get into this more later, but thank you so much for everyone who's contributed. It has literally made this possible. Please head on over to YouTube and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe.
Oh yeah, you're a good dog. You're a good dog. That's a good dog, eh? That's a good dog. Okay, one more. One more, and that's it. One more, that's it. Yeah. Snort. That's enough.
Who could resist that sweet baby? So this is a map of South Africa. Kruger is up in the upper right there, and that red line is basically my path so far through South Africa. And there is a lot of elephant poop all over the roads. So the first watering hole I came to, I just pulled in and I was blown away. I wasn't there just a few minutes and this huge herd, Cape Buffalo, came in. Yeah, 19,000 square kilometers. It's just a huge area, 360 kilometers long and 40 some kilometers wide. It is just a remarkable area and chock full of wildlife. 65 kilometers wide, sorry. And just in the first couple hours I was there, I saw so many animals. I couldn't believe it. It was really overwhelming. And according to Google, 147 large mammal species. But according to Google, it's supposed to take me 2.5 hours to get to my camping spot. It took me over 5 because I was stopping and filming so much. Really remarkable. This is one of my favorite photos so far. I love this photo. So cool. And the Cape Buffalo are just remarkable creatures. So powerful, like tanks. And I think they're kind of, I don't know, I like them better than cows. Anyway, so then I saw well over 200 elephants this day. So many elephants all over the place. It's a very strong, robust population. There's baby elephants we're going to see more of in the future. And they're just all over the place. You don't even have to try to see them because they're everywhere. And they're so remarkable. Just, not only are they enormous, but such personalities and really, I don't know, energetic, I guess. And some that I encounter in the future are more lively, but really remarkable. And just, I saw behaviors I didn't even know that elephants did or anything. And so there was a whole herd along this river, and you see them there, and you can't get out of your car. So I'm in my car filming this, but they're drinking out of this hole that they dig. And because I think that water on the side is stagnant, but they dig this hole in the sand with their foot, and then water comes up and they drink the water out of that hole. Really crazy. And here's another little baby. We're going to see a lot of baby elephants. They're just so cute and sweet. But look at this guy. So it takes no time for them to dig this hole, and then they get water right out of it. Look, he's getting a drink. And this is sped up double time, so, you know, it goes a little bit faster. But, really cool. Such amazing creatures. And this is still that herd along the river. And this is like a small to medium-sized guy. But lots of babies, lots and lots of elephants. Look at them all. They're everywhere. And they're even up on the hill a little bit. Yeah, and this is just one of many groups that I saw. Like I said, well over 200 elephants this day. Really remarkable. And if anybody knows what these are, let me know. They might be caterpillars, but they're enormous web things. I don't know. Anyway, it says, don't cross if this bridge is flooded. Well, look at the river area. It's gigantic. How could that be flooded? And here's the first of many giraffes I was going to see in my time here. And like just sauntering out on the road, like no big deal. And again, being from Colorado, this like boggles my brain that there's a giraffe and I'm waiting in the road because a giraffe walked out in the road, and he's not really concerned at all. And this is like a small to medium-sized one. There's larger for sure, but just so cool. How great is this? I can't believe I am doing this. And yeah, just chilling out, taking it easy, not concerned in the least. And then a car started coming from the other direction, and they weren't as patient as I was. And yeah, that motivated the giraffe to go back to where it came from. That kind of bummed me out a little bit, because I don't think that the giraffe wanted to go that way. But I don't know. He did, and he didn't seem too stressed out. I don't know, I just would have rather the giraffe make his own decision, I guess. But maybe that car has somewhere to be. And they're kind of silly creatures, but really remarkable. And so I didn't notice until that car went by that there was actually a giraffe on the other side as well. And I think they were trying to join, to get together. So this is the giraffe on the other side of the road. And yeah, this one's quite a bit bigger than that first one. So I don't know if it's parent-child or what this is, but really fun. My first 2 giraffes in Kruger. And then there were impala everywhere. Really, I was impressed. They're beautiful creatures. And zebras everywhere. There's no shortage of impala, zebra, or elephants in Kruger National Park. That's a fact. And there's even a wildebeest there for you, Mike. He's in with his zebra homies. So, and then I saw this, looks like a Cape buffalo died, and animals were eating off of it. But such a huge skull and those big horns. There's a 2-headed zebra. Oh, just kidding. It's 2 different zebra. And then we're back into the elephants again. So I get into this big herd of them. So turn the sound up and listen to them wallow in here. Like I said, you can't get out of your car, so I couldn't get a really great angle on that. But here's this group coming across the road, and watch this and tell me these 2 aren't siblings. So watch that one in the back that keeps looking over his shoulder there. Watch him. Naughty old thing. What was that all about? Little guy. Poor little man. Anyway, listen to the rest of these vocalizations. Really amazing. So crazy. And I crossed the Tropic of Capricorn again. So yeah, I crossed it in Namibia and South Africa. And I didn't get to put a sticker on the sign like I did in Namibia. But elephants everywhere. Looks, and this isn't even as close as I was to some of them. Like, there it is, and here I am in the car. I was a lot closer than that to some of them. More wildebeest for you, Mike. They're out for their little jaunt. Such funny creatures. Those long, skinny legs and those big heads. But they're beautiful. And then more giraffe. I was so grateful I got to see giraffe just all over the place. And look at this one feeding on those little, the ends of the branches there, those little buds and stuff. So cool. And again, there were elephants everywhere, but that doesn't mean they weren't just incredible. Yeah, and here's some kudu. We saw the kudu when I was in Namibia by that watering hole. Those horns are so impressive. There are several antelope species that have really remarkable horns, but I would say this is definitely the top 1 or 3 maybe. And these impala, again, I was very impressed by them. Very small-bodied, but very beautiful creatures. I didn't really realize how cool they were. And so I finally get to the area where I'm camping, and they said they had this flood in 2013, and this is where the level was. And this is the river that went across. I mean, can you imagine that volume of water? And then there were these Cape Starling everywhere. They were such beautiful birds, kind of like camp robbers. They were always trying to get your food, but they're very stunning, that eye. And then this hornbill was like if Monday was a bird. It just kind of looks kind of grumpy and cranky to me, but they're very cool birds. Such a stout bill on them too. We're going to see some other hornbills later on. And I got my camp set up. There's a huge fence that's electrified to keep the animals out. Oh, and this little tree squirrel, he did get one of my rolls. I was not happy with that. And then they have these beetles that are threatening their trees, so you have to burn the wood that they provide. You can't bring in your own wood. And then there were warthogs too. There's a lot of different animals and so readily available. Really great. And these little ones were so cute. So Kathleen paid for my entire camping stay at Kruger. I could not have been able to do it. And Steve paid for my safari when I was in Namibia. So without Steve, I wouldn't have been able to see those rhino, and without Kathleen, I wouldn't be inside the park. Thank you both so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everyone who has contributed. You all make a huge impact, for sure. Please go over to YouTube and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't. And as always, peace and love to you all.